And President William Ruto sustained his raid on Azimio-affiliated parties, with 30 Jubilee members of parliament shifting allegiance and resolving to work with Kenya Kwanza administration to deliver its development agenda. Now, sources within the meeting say the leaders vow to steer clear of the anti-government rallies organized by the opposition and instead champion the Kenya Kwanza plan in their regions. As our very own Chimtai Goin reports, President Ruto implored the legislators to support his administration in shoring up its numbers so as to pass pro-government pieces of legislation.
After winning over 12 Jubilee Party members of parliament from the Mount Kenya region following his January 23rd meeting at State House, Nairobi, President William Ruto cast his net wider, netting more Jubilee members to his fold. Wednesday's invitation of 30 Jubilee MPs to the House on the Hill, extending to others from different regions, including the northern part of the country, the Rift Valley, and Mount Kenya East, among others. The meeting coming a day after the president met 9 members of parliament from his opponent's Orange Democratic Movement party. And though details of the meeting remain scanty, the leaders are said to have made a conscious decision to skip the anti-government rallies spearheaded by Raila Odinga and instead work with President William Ruto to advance his development agenda.
Akataye kushindwa si mshindani. Kwa hivyo sisi tulikubali kwamba tulipoteza ya urais, basi na tupone na tuendelee na kazi.
But Jubilee Party Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni, whose house has been raided, has chided the leaders, saying the State House meeting had ulterior motives.
And I want to tell the members of parliament who are going to State House, both in ODM, in Jubilee and in Wiper, you're wasting your time. You are elected to represent the views of people on the floor of the house. Why do you want to go behind closed curtains to address that? Kutuambia ulienda kwa mambo ya development. You are given an open forum with live coverage so that we can see you articulating them. Not behind curtains. Curtains, you must be doing something else.
Ndiyo, kuunga serikali mikono, sio kuunga serikali kufanya kazi na serikali, sio pia kusema hatuwezi kosoa serikali. Lakini sisi yale tunajitenga nayo ni kwamba sisi hatuwezi enda barabarani kuandamana, kwa sababu tunavyoelewa sisi ni kwamba koti ilitoa maamuzi na tukaamua kuheshimu maamuzi ya koti. Basi furugu hii ambayo imeanzishwa na muungano ambayo sisi tuko ndani yao, sisi wengine hatuelewi na wala hatutatembea hiyo barabara.
The president told the members that they were now part of the Kenya Kwanza fraternity and would be treated as such, with a rider that the individuals who elected them were the same ones who elected the Kenya Kwanza administration to power. And with Parliament set to resume its sessions next week, Kenya Kwanza having lined up various pieces of legislation that need to be prioritized, President Ruto called on the leaders to help in shoring up the numbers when the bills were tabled. The meeting came ahead of Azimio's parliamentary group meeting, slated for Thursday, where various issues are expected to be discussed, including the fate of leaders who have since pledged allegiance to President Ruto. Also, will nominated MP Sabina Chege's working relationship with Kenya Kwanza jeopardize her position as Deputy Minority Whip? Chimtai Goin, Citizen TV.